Humanity's last scientist created an indestructible safe. They placed the truth of history and a transparent key inside it. Only after a countdown of 200 years would the safe automatically open. 50 years ago, humanity faced the apocalypse, forced to move entirely underground for survival. After the scientists' calculations, Earth only needed 200 years to complete self-repair and become suitable for human habitation again. At that time, the contents of this safe would become the key to guiding humanity back to the surface and continuing the civilization. From then on, the safe became a heritage item for successive mayors. But even with their utmost care, 153 years later, on a certain day, the safe was lost due to the sudden death of the mayor. No one knew where it ended up. As the countdown reached its end, the safe opened automatically. But by now, no one remembered humanity's past glory. After 200 years of erosion, the underground city was on the verge of collapse. Power outages became more frequent, and their duration grew longer. Duin was born in the underground city. His greatest wish was to become an electrician, to fix generators and save the city. But jobs in the underground city were entirely decided by drawing lots, and Duin's desired job of electrician's assistant was taken by someone else right away. In the end, Duin drew the job he liked the least, a messenger. Fortunately, his childhood friend Lena drew the job of a pipe worker, and Lena's favorite job was a messenger. So, they exchanged jobs. On the way to report to the pipe worker department, Duin noticed a moth larger than a small tabletop. He had never seen anything like it before, and he had no idea how absurdly large the moth was. Upon arriving at the pipe worker department, Duin realized that the job was nothing like he had imagined. All they did all day was fix pipes, with no access to the power station. One day, while the master was asleep, Duin stole the map of the underground city from his pocket. Following the instructions on the map in the tunnel, Duin tried to find the generator supplying the entire city. In the process, he discovered a section of the tunnel erased from the map. When he reached the end, he found a room labeled 351, and the door was locked from the inside. When he returned, Duin saw a rope hanging down from the top of the tunnel. Driven by curiosity, he climbed in. It turned out to be the underground city's granary. But strangely, every shelf inside was empty, with no food. While puzzling over this, the warehouse keeper rushed over. Ignoring Duin's explanation, they threw him out. Suddenly, all the lights in the underground city went out. After 7 full minutes, the lights came back on. This was the most severe blackout in the 200-year history of the underground city. An emergency broadcast sounded throughout. The mayor ordered all electricians and pipe workers to quickly repair the equipment, and Duin finally had the chance to get close to the generator.